YBG saying I can take an L? Well, that helped me propel. You ain't peeping dweeb after we beat it straight to the PGs. Don't you peep the way I excel? Bro, that motivated me to write, man. Like, aside from the fact that I knew I had a heavy opponent, just knowing that I wasn't completely underestimated, but knowing I had a battle book before, and the fans could kind of see, like, all right, maybe he'll come with it, maybe he won't. Depends.
I think you had to even him out because a lot of people had me underdogging. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I didn't really like that, but you know, we came out, we both did our things, and look, man. Hopefully, when the footy comes out, the fans will enjoy it. That's what we do it for anyway.
Oh, y'all gonna enjoy that shit.
So, I ain't even half my best. My nigga Ace clapping text, and I'm blasting next. I got skills with my cast sign. I'm a master chef. Shit split. When you try to hide, Hotel Rwanda. It's magic, no extension, long arms will touch this nigga. I'm Mo Bamba. It's all y'all can.
Here with Loose Smooth, Body of the Night, UBL. We had LG tonight, man. How'd that go?
Yo, it was crazy, bro. He's flying, bro. He drove 9 hours. I hope he came with some shit. But overall, I hate to sound cocky, but I'm gonna have to say I killed him, bro. I gotta say I killed him, bro. That was definitely probably his best performance and mine. But overall, my peak is a little bit more than his. Overall, that shit was great though. Body of the Night, I'm definitely a contender. Definitely a contender. Y'all gonna see me more. I fuck with UBL.
So you had a 1-round joint. It seems like the way that you were turning up, you could do a lot with 3. Are you somebody who like prefers to do 3-round battles, or do you like the quick 1-round battles, get them in, get them out, just build the stock?
It depends on the opponent, though. I feel like there's certain matchups that gotta be 3 battles. Gotta be 3 rounds. Well, it just don't matter. Whatever anybody want to book me for, we could go right now. If somebody want to freestyle.
Word. So have you seen anybody tonight so far? I know there's only been a couple battles, but have you seen anybody you'd be interested in doing battle in the future?
One UBL nigga that I got to battle. They already know it's 10 Savage. But unfortunately, we were supposed to battle. It didn't happen. Further down the line, it will happen though. But that's the winner of both.
Picking up right where we left it off, Loose Smooth versus LG was nice. I wish this one was 3 rounds. LG came a lot better than I expected. Loose Smooth came different than I had ever seen, and both of them put on a show. This one I think is going to fall to preference. I think it's a close, debatable battle. 1-rounders are always tough to judge. I'm going to keep saying that throughout these. 1-rounders are always tough to judge. LG has a style that one-liners, that quick punches, it really falls down to the references. In the building, I wasn't catching all the references, and that swayed it for me. It felt like a dry spot to me from LG, but only because I didn't catch the reference. The crowd got it. I was just like, oh, okay, well, somebody gonna explain that later. And I felt that LG was good. He came with a lot of energy. He matched Loose Smooth as far as the energy. Loose Smooth came with more aggression than I thought. He got right into his face, tried to bark with him a little bit. Like I said, debatable. It can flop to whatever you like, whoever you like. This one's going to be a close call to what you feel and what you respect in battle rap. It really can go either way. Me, I was leaning with Smooth in the building, but once that Loose Smooth, but once that footage drops and you can Google some of those references, see, you know, exactly and piece together what LG was saying, because some things more than likely went over heads. We could really break down and look at it. But in the building, it looked like Loose Smooth to me. Smooth was getting nasty. Smooth was getting nasty. LG kind of had a little rebuttal. He ain't really hit it in the back. I don't know, but it was a goodie. It was a goodie. Loose Smooth and LG was definitely a goodie.
Loose Smooth was fire. I don't think he was fucking with LG. I'm not just saying that because LG's standing here. Like on some real shit, I really think LG got that, you know what I mean?
How you
punches
feel?
was hitting hard.
I know how you do it, though. I know how you do it.
I mean, like I said, man, I don't come and talk shit. I just come in and put in the work, man. Y'all be the judge of that, man. I like for y'all to be the judge of that. Talk about it.
It felt good up there. You look,
man,
you look fluid.
I'll be real with you.
Fluid.
It's been a minute, man, because the last time I was here, man, my brother died 2 days after the last battle with Spit Your Ball, so it's been 6 months for me. So I had the energy, I was just ready for it, and I was just well prepared. That's all it was, man. I hope he didn't sleep, you know. That's all it is, man. But it was a good ass battle, because
Fire
you
battle.
can't take him as no slacker. He was no slouching. He's punching like a motherfucker, man.
Shout out to you,
I should have told him that my mother died 19 years ago. He can't eat the pussy, but you know, I left that part out.
Skills verse 242 was fire as well. Once again, another battle. Preference can go either way. As far as let me put this in. As far as back and forth punching bars, this was a great fight. But as far as who got through it cleaner, there was no doubt that Skills definitely knew the material better. 242, he wasn't necessarily like slipping, but 242, the way he was spitting, it just wasn't as fluid as Skills. And I've seen 242 before, and I just seen it come off better. But after talking with 242, it was like, oh shoot, those were the circumstances. Oh well, I totally understand, and for you to do that with that, I agree. Like, I definitely content. Like right before 242 went on, he was like, hey man, I need a little bit of time. I'm just gonna go over my round. Went out, had a little intermission, came back. Skills just got through it cleaner, but what 242 came with was fire. The Skills with a fire opening bar, some good punches. 242 really aggressive. He wants you to beat him in the aggression game. Not sure if Skills really did that, but Skills made it a fight, bar for bar wise, punch wise. I think that he got that battle in the building. I think on cam, it's going to be a little bit more clear, because I think that the little inconsistencies and minor slips in 242's rounds are going to be more noticeable, because it'll be a little bit, you'll be able to see like where he brought it back, and you know, where he was kind of slipping here and then had to bring it back, and it'll be more evident, because in the room his energy and aggression was able to hide a lot of things that I think the camera is going to bring to light. But a good battle that could fall to preference and could go either way. I just feel Skills took it. I don't think it'll change on cam, but could, depending on the weight of what 242 was saying. But I just know with Skills opening bar, really relative to the crowd, really relative to the event, Cook Mob and Florida may not have understood, but how he opened was hard, and he just kept going. I think Skills took that one in a fire battle. Like, all these battles are fire.
I think it was good considering, you know what I mean, what I did. Obviously, I had a slight whoop, you know what I mean, but it's whatever. That's whatever. I was literally writing this shit on the plane here, so considering what a nigga did and how quick I cooked that shit up, that shit was dope. Skills did his dollar too, but at the end of the day, like, I was wildin', nigga. Like, nigga, SK, I was wildin' on, but like, I think my shit was hot, and my aggression, like, I always think that overpower what a nigga do. If you can't beat my aggression, you're not gonna beat me, bro. Like, that's just what it is at the end of the day. So yeah, that's what I did. I think he did his thing. I think he did his thing too. Like, he ain't back down or nothing. Even though it was only one rounder, it should have been 3. You know what I mean? It was supposed to be 3 with other buddy, but he did his dollar. And I think it was dope. My first shit out here in UBL, ass shit. You know what it is?
Talk.
You know what it is? Yeah, it's my first joint out here in UBL. I'll definitely be back here again, man. I love the crowd. I love, you know what I mean? Gray did good work. You know what I mean? He did good business. He kept us good the whole way. So yeah, I definitely be back out here at some point.
After that, I think it was YBS in Harlem. YBS in Harlem. We can't get a 3-rounder. Another one. DJ Khaled at his finest. Another one. These 1-rounders that need to be 3-round battles. And I understand, you know what I'm saying, YBS, a busy man. You know, salute on that PG. Heard it went well. And but still, I want 3 rounds. The entertainment aspect of this battle, just the performance from YBS has to be matched. Has to be. And if anybody could do it, why not? You know, Harlem Green. If you do your homework on him through the online stages of Harlem, he was always known for bringing entertainment to the video through the props. He can do a lot through his flow and delivery. You see his performance, but Harlem was, in my opinion, Harlem was known for the props. I believe I told somebody who was battling him, he may bring a prop. You want to know how you can beat Harlem Green? Prepare, you know? So the entertainment aspect was going to be there. We knew what he did with Polo Paul with the cane and how that kind of swayed the battle. Once again, we have another battle that's kind of close. And what this is how I call this battle, because fire, once again, flip-flop. YBS kind of started and then kept going and kept going and kept going and kept going. Harlem is like this. He starts and then it's like a hump, and then he keeps going and then it's like a hump, and then he pulls the prop out and then it's just like an explosion and it's all downhill from there. It's like it happens every battle. It happens every battle. So, all right, let me see with Rockman. Use a pussy. Use a pussy. All right, that was the hump. It all went downhill from there. From it, right? Rockman out-rapped him, but he still, it went down. All right. With Polo Paul. The grip, Paul with the cane. I'm feeling with the cane. It all went downhill from there. That was the turning point of the battle. He did it again. I have to watch it again. I don't know if it all went downhill from there, but once he did his thing, it was he was fire from that point of the round. What Harlem needs to do is, like, it's all about when that point of the round comes. If it comes early, you just got a lot of dying. If it comes late, it's only a little dying. So Harlem just, he decides where he wants to put the dying. YBS came out there smoking. YBS did what he did with the performance. Bars were good too. Bar for bar, he might have been over Harlem. I need to see. In the building, it looked like Harlem edged it though. It looked, but all right, because this was my thing. I was watching like, all right, it's not gonna be enough. It's good, but it's not gonna be enough. He cooking, but it's not gonna be enough. As soon as he hit the thing, I ain't gonna tell y'all because y'all are gonna see, or unless somebody else has said it. As soon as he hit it, and the bars that came after, see, it's not just the prop. You know, because I always forget the guy's name, but he pulled the cigarettes out on him. It's the bars that come after the prop. It's like the prop says, this, okay, I'm done playing. This, let's get to it. Was there enough for that? I gotta see. It seemed like it was in the building. It seemed like it was in the building. On that cam though, I don't know. But in the building, yeah, Harlem took it. came out there with the green face. YBS said nothing about it. Nothing. How you blaming Blickers? You up here looking like Stanley Ipkiss. Come on, you ain't say nothing. I swear to God, I didn't pre-plan that. Like, you didn't say, and that was whack. Like, you could have said something. Something. Come on, this man painted green on his face. He grown. He grown. He put that green on his face. He was half Incredible Hulk. He didn't finish broken. You ain't say nothing. You ain't say nothing. Why? I wish somebody would paint their face green and come out there. And now, I knew Harlem was going to do it. And for what he was going to do, I was like, look, this is going to work. Won't work on me, but it's going to work. I was like, watch, it's going to work. And it worked. I felt, man, YBS, you should say something about him looking like Jolly Green Giant, little son. Dog, you can't picture Harlem on a green bean can with that green face. Come on, you couldn't say nothing. No. Harlem wouldn't have slid by me with that. I would have had something. I would have had something to say about that green face with the Knicks hat. No, Boston hat, Boston hoodie, green face. Which, whatever. That's Harlem though. That's any. It worked though. I think it was the swaying thing in the battle. Harlem knew, hey man, this guy is fire, PG caliber talent. Harlem knows how to beat every opponent. This is what makes, he looks at his opponent and is like, okay, this is where I can be to beat him. He plays the level of competition very well. He knew what he had to do. I have to do something extra, something that's going to say, hey, look at me. Don't look at him. Because he gonna be doing all this. Don't look at that. Look at this. Look. All right. Yeah. Then look at that. You know, he knows what he has to do. Would that have worked on Polo Paul? No. It's not gonna look right. A nigga screaming on you. It worked with YBS though. Made a point. In the building, we got to see what it looked like on cam, but in the building, I think Harlem Green slid past YBS in a solid battle that could definitely change. Not so much the other one to me, but this one definitely could change on cam. With breaking down the material and looking at what was said, some double entendres, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it could be different, but yeah, I got Harlem in the building.
My caviar, I landed in the venue, VIP service, you know what I'm saying? That was an extra $200. I missed my bus and my plane, but I made it, man. UBL, what's up, man?
Made it and put on a show.
Man.
Put on the show. Let's talk about it, man. Harlem Green, how you feeling?
Let me tell you, man, I respect Harlem. I'm gonna be honest, man. He came out, he did his thing. Look,
we here. We here.
Listen, man, all bullshit aside, I'm gonna talk about shit in a minute, but to be real, he came out, he did his thing. The minute I seen the green face, I just knew he was on some bullshit, you feel me? But I let it rock, man. You know what I mean? It's battle rap, we're here to entertain the people, and I feel like that's what we did tonight. You know what I'm saying? It's beautiful, man.
How you feeling went, man?
Like I said, before he came down here, I already seen it. I seen his battle against Nice. That's when I first heard of him, and I already knew, man. I knew he was going to bring, I knew his energy, so I had to match that, man. We had a good night. We had a classic, man.
I had to take my time, because usually in one-offs, I tend to rush through material, but this time I was like, nah, they got to catch every single ball. Like, I got to make sure they hear this, you know what I'm saying? And UBL, it shows love, you know what I'm saying? And to be real, I've been a part of UBL for a while, and I've been telling Gray, I got to come down and do a live event. Now that y'all see me live a couple times, I need to be in the building.
Glad you came, nigga.
You know
Glad you came.
Despite that, I missed my flight and my bus.
Yeah, he missed his flight, got his bus. But he got the horsepower though, so we good.
I did. Talk about it.
It's great though, man. We had a good night, man. I think we had the battle tonight.
Yeah, facts. No, I don't disagree. You disagree.
Not at all.
I think we had the battle tonight. I mean, it was the most anticipated.
Man, absolutely.
He had a clean round. I had a clean round. It was dope, man. I got no regrets over tonight. I can't wait to watch the footage.
Yeah, no,
I can't wait to know what y'all think.
Next, for me, South Carolina. I'll be battling Mac Money. December 1st, Gates of the Garden, Press Mafia. December 9th, Bars Major, ETD in Tampa, man. Make sure y'all look out for them battles, man. It's gonna be crazy.
Word. And then what we got coming from Harlem Green, man? What we got going on?
Trap New York is my next stop. So shout out to Trap, shout out to my homie boy Zay. Zay put me on. It's lit, man. You know, we gonna work, I'm gonna work. Shout out to the Jersey Leagues, that's Trap and Gates of the Garden. So shout out to looking for us, you know, over the water niggas, cause you from New York, right?
Facts, Queens, nigga, all day.
And now to the main event.
Bullet till I'm busting back. Fucking rap. Fucking rap. I switched the block. Now I give him shots. Now I'm missing like you only need to get this once like chicken pox. Hey, you quit. Yo, you quit music 4 years ago, true or not? What's Lupe than me is he dropped the cool from his name and started barking to make himself hot. Now the streets is on fire. And you
Full clip heat, empty pocket, solitude. They don't hear the shots, but the shells hitting the ground sound like pennies dropping. I've tuned in to blood, sex, murder, and everything in between. But that money became the apple of my eye.